Never again.
Hipyo?
Never again.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Normally I'm the sad
They
one.
made me do a challenge again, Alfred. A challenge!
I challenge all of you guys to mod a similar keyboard. However, there's a twist. You're all gonna get randomized budgets, and hopefully I get the highest one, so you're all going down.
Wait. Randomized budgets?
That's right. Could be
Okay.
$20, could be more.
$20?
Yep, that's all you get. So do you
I've got raw
accept the
material.
challenge?
Yeah, there's no way I'll get $20. There's no way I'll get $20.
A challenge? Like, fun?
They only gave me a $20 budget to build a keyboard, Alfred. $20!
Oh.
You know what you can buy with $20?
Oh, no.
Nothing! Gas prices! Inflation, Alfred! I'm not doing this.
Is it too late to back out?
You can't. You already said yes. No take-backsies.
You might only have a $20 budget, but if you make a video, you'll get ad revenue.
What? Okay, now you're speaking my language.
yeah.
Ad revenue? All right, let's do it. Let's go. My mood is better. Challenge time.
We shall start in 3, 2, 1. Go shopping!
Howdy hey, I'm Hipyo Tech, and you know what's going on in this video. I'm going to be taking one of Amazon's best-selling keyboards that sounds really bad, and I'm going to make it sound really good. So stick around for that. In the process, I might run into just a few issues. Just a few, no big deal, it's just a challenge, nothing we can't overcome. But you know what you can overcome? The fact that 73.5% of you are not subscribed. You can overcome that by hitting the subscribe button down below. It's free, and you can get a refund at any time. Now, for this video, we all had to get the same exact keyboard. The WK61, one of the best-selling keyboards on Amazon. Now, all of the other YouTubers were under the impression that we were getting the one that was all black.
I bought a different keyboard.
However, because I had the lowest budget of just $20, I decided I could cheat just a little bit.
Creative.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right.
Resourceful.
Also, their manual is a blatant ripoff of my water bottle, which is rude. Hipyo Tech Colors, rude. Get out of here, manual. I'm not even going to read you now. Hopefully not reading that doesn't cause any issues later. That would be... Anyways, does this board come with accessories? Yes, it comes with a bunch of keycaps that we won't take a look at in this video at all. So this is the Wilmir WK61. Technically, when we decided to buy this keyboard, we didn't say which color. So knowing that they were all going to buy the black one, I did a little bit more sleuthing and found this really clean cyan one. I knew that we were going to have people vote based on aesthetics and sound, so I figured if I could get the upper hand on aesthetics without having to spend any money, that's a win right there. Now, it's a plastic keyboard, it's incredibly cheap, and honestly, I don't remember how much it cost when it was in stock. Yeah, that's right. It was so popular it's sold out. I'll leave the link in the description. It might be back in stock now. I just know it's very budget. Very budget. Editor Hipyo here. Again, it was $42. There you go, 42 bucks. Okay, so this board comes with red switches, which are very red. Not great. We'll get back to those later, but first, we need to figure out how to get into this keyboard. Now, they call it the pudding keyboard. That's not because it gives you pudding or dessert if you're British. It's because of these keycaps that allow for very pretty shine-through stuff. I've heard gamers love them, and I mean, they look really... Oh God, why is it flashing? Why is it flashing? Make it stop. Please make it stop. Get this out of here. No. Okay. Saved. So it allows for this very nice shine-through effect. If you like RGB, or if you're an epic gamer or something like that, then that's pretty cool. Yeah, if you didn't like it, then sorry, we don't have the budget to change the keycaps. Did you mention you read the title yet? But how does this keyboard sound? That's probably what you're wondering, and gave you a little bit of a teaser, but here's another one. Okay, so it's not the worst thing I've ever heard, but it's incredibly pingy, the stabilizers suck, and we're gonna have to basically do everything to make this board sound okay. So let's get started with the challenge then. We got a challenge to win, or at least get third place, and third place would be nice. I'd be happy with that. So technically a ground rule with this challenge was you're supposed to buy all of your tools as well. However, we didn't really communicate that very well. So some of the tools I bought and some of them I didn't, but I tried to be as true to the challenge as possible. I didn't buy a screwdriver, I'm sorry. That would have been ridiculous. Anyways, let's pretend that I used the included switch puller here, because if I did, I would get tendonitis and carpal tunnel and everything. And yeah, this board is hot swap. It comes with Kale hot swap sockets and sadly north-facing LEDs, which means you can swap the switches out, which is good. Hopefully those work very well and don't have any issues. Sometimes cheap hot swap sockets can pop out. That would be bad. Hopefully nothing crazy goes wrong and the keyboard doesn't break itself, because that would be really awkward, right? I'm gonna remove all these switches for a very good reason that I'll get back to very soon. If you're somehow following along at home, please stop. Don't follow this tutorial. Go follow the other YouTubers' tutorials. They had way more money to spend. It was definitely better. Next, I had to remove a bunch of screws, and I used my WOW stick, but don't look at this. Pretend it's a normal screwdriver. Also pretend that the link to the WOW stick isn't in the bottom left. Don't look at that. This board does have a metal plate, but it's not very good, and it actually uses a daughter board, which is pretty good. This means that you could get pretty decently creative with how you mount it in the case. But I'm gonna get even more creative here. The case is hollow, and I need to solve that. I also have no budget, so let's just say I stole a carbon air filter from my air purifier. It's free, right? Also ignore the white powder on the table, don't look at that. And I'm just gonna casually take this back. No big deal, don't tell anyone. And perfect. Just like that, I have something to fill my keyboard with to get rid of some of the hollowness. This is gonna make it sound better, as our goal here is to make it sound as good as possible and look as good as possible. Remember, we've got the looks done because we cheated, and now we have to get the sound done without cheating as much. Next, I just cut the carbon air filter, which was good, and then cleaned up all the mess. This thing made a big mess. After that, I got a little bit creative with cutting up the strips and then cut out a little bit for the standoffs. I could see it right now. I could see Keyboard doing some weird crazy idea to gasket mount his keyboard. Like, Keyboard is a person and he makes keyboards. I know it's confusing. He needs to change his name one of these days. But it's creative too. I could see Betty getting all maniacal with her loud shout whispering. Ah, I'm switch and click, ah. Now, if I can't make a keyboard sound good with normal lube, I'm gonna have to get very creative. I can't buy switches, but you know what I can buy? Press and seal. Similar to my last Amazon keyboard video, I am gonna be using press and seal. This is my patented Hipyo mod, and it's a very simple way to make a keyboard sound good. It's also a potential fire hazard, so you probably shouldn't do it. However, we're here to win a challenge, so if I have to risk burning my house down, well, I probably shouldn't risk burning my house down, but I'm gonna at least try to win the challenge by making this keyboard sound good, remember? Now, how the press and seal mod works is I'm covering the keyboard, well, the PCB, in a layer of press and seal, one on each side. I'm basically creating a vacuum seal. Maybe this makes it sound better. Like, it does make it sound better. I don't quite know why. I think it acts as a low pass filter, cuts out that high end, overall makes the board sound deeper, more full. This also works with tape. Like, I've done a video on a tape mod before. You can check that out. These are crazy antics, all right? They're crazy antics. You're probably looking at this like, this man has gone absolutely insane. There's no way he's gonna win a challenge. He's ridiculous. But I swear, it'll work. Just watch. I bet you right now, if you don't think this will make it sound better, and it does, you have to legally hit the like button and subscribe button. Also, I tried to press and seal mod the plate. You just know this is a bad idea. Like, I knew it was a bad idea. It doesn't work. We'll come back to this.
You put press and seal in your keyboard? Looks like your fate is pretty press and sealed now. Okay, there you go.
Why did we leave that in? Anyways, the switches. Did I mention they were Gateron Reds? Yeah, apparently only one of them was a Gateron Red, and the rest are some type of mystery switch. Anyways, these switches sound absolutely terrible. They are incredibly spring pingy, and they suck. How are we gonna fix that? Well, I'm gonna use $4 of my budget to buy the Super Lube tube and steal 2 bags from my kitchen. Sorry, Mom. With this Super Lube oil, I am going to be bag lubing the springs and shake, 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 shake with 20 drops of lube. This will coat the springs in an even... Wait, what are you doing? You're doing it with the stems too? This is seriously, you're going insane. You're going insane. Please stop. Yep, I'm bag lubing the stems as well. So I've covered the stems and the springs in a layer of oil, super lube oil. And that's all I could do. I couldn't really lube the housings. And then I got hungry, and I took a pizza break. It's not a very good pizza break. This was a homemade pizza. I tried my best. I also made it in my air fryer. Why are you giving a thumbs up? It wasn't that good. Next, I used another $4 of my budget on this Permatex dielectric grease. And we're using the same super lube oil. And we're gonna mod the stabilizers. As you heard before, they were incredibly rattly and were legitimately the worst part of this whole entire build. And also, one of them is darker than the others for some reason. Normally, I would clip these with my handy dandy clippers, but instead, you can actually just get rid of the little feet with your hands. The reason why you do that is it improves the sound, it makes less ticking noises. And then I spent $5 more on a brush, that way I can brush the insides of these with super lube oil. So that's $15 if you're keeping track. Oh, plus like 5 for the press and seal. So we hit $20. Yeah, we did it. Next, I just dipped the wires in some Permatex and then slid them in the stabilizers, and this is the best we're gonna get. Yeah, remember how I mentioned I press and sealed the plate and it was a bad idea? Yeah, this is why. I didn't record the audio, but you know the sound that press and seal makes when you hit it? Like that plasticky tss? It does that every time you press a key down. For some reason, it was terrible. I got rid of it. Next, I'm just gonna put the plate and PCB together and then screw them all in. Yes, I plugged the PCB in. Now I'm just gonna put these switches in, no big deal. And this one on the escape key is requiring a lot of force. Maybe I should just force it. That sounds like a great idea. Come on, get in there. Oh yeah, no big deal. Nothing wrong is gonna go wrong with that escape key ever. And a couple others are having issues too. This is kind of weird. Let me just force them instead of being responsible. Okay, no big deal. Sorry, I'm just gonna cut you off right there, Hipyo, because you're being really dumb. And let me just say, I'm Hipyo as well, and I made a song. It's called Wake Up. It's live on all platforms where you listen to music. Click the link down in the description if you'd like to support me. Thank you. Okay, now that's just normal keyboard assembly, so I could just use some magic, and the keyboard's built. There you go. Obviously, we're ready to win a challenge now. No big deal. Now, the other YouTubers don't have access to magic, and I put my keycaps on with magic, so that saves money and time. Boom. Plus, you can see the carbon air filters through the bottom. There's no underglow in this keyboard, so yeah. Also, I'm a little bit amped up on caffeine. That's why I'm amped up right now. So overall, I spent $20 to mod a $40 keyboard. That's half the keyboard's price. Is that worth it? Let's find out. First, by testing it. Okay. It's all, wait. Some of these keys don't work. Hold on. We're gonna need to go back in here and figure these things out. The deadline to show all the YouTubers our keyboards is coming up very soon, and I can't show them a broken keyboard.
Oh no.
Oh no. This is my worst fear, actually. This is my worst nightmare. Hot swap sockets are supposed to have switches pop out, not the sockets pop out. The sockets popped out? Why? My keyboard's broken. There's nothing I can do. This is unsalvageable. I'm gonna lose. They're all gonna make fun of me. They're gonna say, Hipyo tech? More like can't build a keyboard tech. That's my worst nightmare. No, I give up. It's done. The keyboard's done. Howdy hey, stream my new song, link down below. I just have one last thing to do. If you want to figure out how I did in this challenge, then watch the other YouTubers' videos. I'll have them all linked down below. I'll leave you with a before and after modding, so watch the whole thing to support my YouTube algorithm overlords. Bye.